I remember going to a PIllbox in my early teens with my grandmother, older brother, and younger brother. The PIllboxes we went to were actually never used. They were spread across a grassy bank above a beach. That means you can go swimming while your friends walk about a potential war ground. They were built there when the Japanese threatened to invade New Zealand. US and New Zealand troops alike built the PIllboxes in case of attack. There never was one. And even though no one died there, it felt like something had. My grandmother didn't want to walk down the stairs, so she stayed up on the grass while us kids go down and explore. Us kids were pure energetic at that point. No one else was around, so we were playing to our heart's content. All three of us had been running around the beach, sliding down a hill, laughing our heads off, but as soon as we walked into that PIllbox, I simply could not feel happy. The joy had somehow been sucked out of me. I felt like I was being watched. We looked around, but there was no one else inside the PIllbox we were in. My brothers soon left. I mean, there wasn't much to explore, just some concrete tunnels and some empty rooms. We went in the left staircase. My brothers walked through and left out the right. I was alone. But there was no way in hell I felt like it. Even as a kid, I didn't really believe in ghosts. I thought it was kinda silly. Sarcastically, as soon as my brothers left, I must have said in the most condescending way possible, "Yo, is anyone there?" Just as I expected, the place stayed silent. I was still close to the left staircase, so as I started to walk to the right, when I was roughly in the middle of the room, I started to hear this weird banging. I didn't make much of it at first, maybe some kids mucking around above the PIllbox. But I soon realized that it was happening in a pattern. There was a few bangs, a weird scraping sound. The banging and scraping, I shit you not, sounded like Morse code. Now I know what you're thinking. What, really, Morse code? That sounds pretty stupid. There's lots of things I taught myself that I will probably never use in life. The knife song, pig Latin, the cup song, phonetic, and Morse code. The banging and scraping sounded like it wasn't at random, like it was a pattern. It was coming from one room near the right exit. I walked to the room, yelling my brother's names. "Hey, will you two knock it off? It's really annoying. Guys?" But no. The sounds kept going. Using the banging, scraping, and pauses, I picked up on a few of the letters. One bang, one dot was E. And one bang, one scrape. Then two more bangs was L. Dot, dash, dot, dot. I was panicking at this point. My brothers and I were alone when we entered the PIllbox. We entered by the left, and my brothers left out the right. I didn't see anyone else come in through the right, and I didn't hear anyone come in the left. I mean, this was a bloody PIllbox. A completely concrete and hollow area. There's no way someone else could have come inside without me hearing the echo of their footsteps. But here I was, hearing the echo of someone in one of the rooms. I didn't know what was going on. "Hey," I said, still thinking it had to be my brothers. "Can you stop that?" The sound kept going. Maybe there's someone else here. No. Maybe. At this point, I didn't care if it was my siblings or not. The noise was freaking me out. "Excuse me. Can you stop that?" It kept going. "Please, it's scaring me." It kept going. "Is this Morse code?" And then, the place went silent. It was just me staring into an empty room by myself in an old, unused PIllbox. I could have left them, but I don't know why I did this. I said, if this is Morse code, start the pattern over. Slower. If you're trying to tell me something, do it a bit slower so I can understand. The first bang sent a shiver down my spine. I couldn't believe what was happening. I was inside of the room. It was empty, but the sounds came from there. It didn't make sense. It was Morse code, but it was slower than before. Bang, bang, bang. Scrape, scrape, scrape. Bang, bang, bang. Bang, bang, bang. Scrape, scrape, scrape. Bang, bang, bang. SOS. SOS. A distress call. But it didn't stop there. After a brief silence, a new pattern was played. Bang, scrape, scrape, scrape. Bang, scrape. Scrape, bang, bang. Jane? Out loud, I asked, who was Jane? Scrape, 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 bang, bang. Scrape, 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 bang, bang. 8. I slowly walked out of the room. You fucking kidding me? I didn't believe it. How could I? 88 is a Morse code abbreviation for hugs and kisses. What do you want from me? I almost yelled. Scrape, bang, bang, bang. Scrape, bang, scrape, bang. Scrape, bang, 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 scrape. B, C, N, U. It was another abbreviation. B, seeing you. That was it. I legged it out of there. I ran to the right exit and quickly decided that was a bad idea. I ran out the left instead. I could still hear the banging and scraping as I ran out of the pillbox. When I came up, I almost crashed into my little brother. He was about to go inside. My grandmother was getting up, frustrated at the annoying banging that she thought I was doing inside of the pillbox. As everything had gone so quickly, I blurted out quickly, sorry. Shortly after I left the pillbox, we went home. My grandmother and little brother didn't question anything. But my older brother noticed that something was wrong. He asked me if I was okay and told me what happened. He said that when he left the pillbox, he too heard the banging and the scraping, but he thought that it was me. He was happy when the banging stopped for a short while. But when it started back up again, he was going to send down our little brother to get me to stop. We didn't talk to each other for the rest of the night and the next morning. We acted as if nothing happened. The whole thing was just a little too freaky for some random teenagers. Those phrases, those words, they still confuse me to this day. Hugs and kisses? Be seeing you? Jane? But most chilling, the phrase that sounded like it didn't even belong in that conversation. SOS. SOS.